Just so you know, folks, we're professionals here. Don't try this at home.
Hello,
Steve. That one's too short. Can you make it longer?
I can make it longer.
I mean, I think that the people have already spoken that is too short.
Too short.
Too just insanely
Somewhere between
short.
the two is what you're saying.
No, absolutely not. Why would we?
I'm not gonna make it longer.
Why would we Goldilocks this when we can be ridiculous and go super long, super over the top? You know, I mean, basically, if you really wanted to, you could just have Shep tell a story in the middle of it.
That's true.
It would extend it about 12 to 87 minutes and make no sense. So, and I'm picking on him because he's not here. So, ha 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 ha. Noticed.
Last minute thing that we got.
Yes, it was a last minute. Hey, stuff came up. Everything's good. No emergencies or anything. But it was a conflict of scheduling.
Yes.
In other words,
Penn didn't even notice he wasn't here.
That's funny.
Oh, Dad Bud, you're getting to look like Shep.
I guess so. I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
Oh, not for one of you.
Maybe I should lean in and say, "Let me tell you about my favorite fantasy."
No, never do that again.
So we asked Chris to join us, just to give us another person to. Well, look, we don't do the birthday song unless there's Chris or Shep here. So we got Chris here to do the birthday song because there's a lot of birthdays coming up. So wanted to try to get those knocked out. He does have one of those sound machines. That's why he fills in.
Yeah. Dude, so like we've been lifting, right? And so Friday I was doing kettlebells and I was doing like basically cleans.
Did you say cowbells?
Kettlebells.
Oh.
And I pulled up and like I was basically just doing upright rows into a press. And, so I did the upright rows and wasn't pressing. I was doing press as a separate exercise. Long story. That's just the way it was set up. And I have had calluses on my hands for a long time. And when I got sick, I didn't lift much. And, I really wasn't completely back from, they weren't completely back from whatever, but I had a callus here and it blistered and it ripped. So like, it was like this big, somewhere between a dime and a nickel size piece of skin that was just hanging there. And it's been okay. But on top of that, because I don't have a ton of calluses, right? They're still like developing. Like it hurts right now. Like just the touch, like not like, not like it's like I can still do whatever. But so we're at dinner. We went out there. We had to run to Sam's Club, and then Gianna was at whatever practice she's at now. I don't know. She has like 9 of them because she's in 87 different things because that's what 16-year-olds do.
Of course.
And we went to dinner, and like Dawson grabbed my hand and didn't mean to, but he took 2 fingers and pushed as hard as he possibly could. Not on purpose, again, but like right here. And I'm just like, oh. So now it hurts even more. I'm just sitting here crying.
I'm so glad that Penn elaborated and explained what she meant, because I had no idea what she was talking about. She said,
"What, the cheese tax?"
No, she said the dog cheese tax is so high that the burgers are naked. And then she just informed us that means whenever you take cheese out of the fridge, you have to give some to the dog. It's cheese tax.
You've never heard cheese tax before?
No. So
you've never heard the song. There's a TikTok song that it's the cheese tax song.
No.
And they use it whenever the dogs stand there while you're at the fridge, and you open the fridge and they sit there and they stare at you until you give them cheese. Winston loves the cheese tax. It's his favorite thing.
I can make you feel better about your hand, Dave.
Yeah, go for it.
I have 6 lovely incisions I could show you all right there.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm here for it. I got one of those. It's better though.
Andrew.
Incisions stuck.
Yeah, you guys got one of you's got your chest, the other one's got your never mind. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
They hear the plastic.
They do.
All right, let's welcome everybody in.
As soon as I touch a plastic bag in the fridge, Winston thinks it's his, and it's not.
Yeah. Welcome
Bear
in,
speech,
Dan
battle
S. Disney, Kenneth H. Rocket Robin 4077, Happy's Haunt, Debbie Bernfeld, Mandy V, Stacey Rogers, Movie Mandy Nick, Mara in Memphis, Tina McNeil, Jason Nudo, Angela Menta, Cheryl Long, Old Man Burger, Crystal K, AJC Magic TV, Penn Smith, Rye Guy, Fred O'Malley, Disneyland Fan, Jay Grubbs, Corner Sports, Chris S, Mike Idiot YC, Jennifer White, Andrew Bidding, Wendy B. I think I got all of it. G. Wilson, Sparkly Pink Diamonds. If I missed anybody, blame Chris for interrupting me the whole time. I'm not used to being able to do this without any interruptions.
Hey,
it made me nervous, and I wasn't sure if I was.
You got through it a lot quicker.
Like a lot of people, Stephen K's here. A lot of people aren't even sure if their names get read at times. Now I'm like, I feel naked and exposed. Nick D'Ambrosio, welcome in. So, so we have birthdays. We're going to go ahead and do birthdays because there's lots of them. Team Reese play. Birthdays. So starting, we go from Sunday to Saturday. So this past Sunday was Sarah.
Nice, Jay Grubbs.
Sarah 4382's mom. Her birthday was Saturday.
Sarah's mom.
Her birthday was Sunday. Sarah's mom was Sunday. Also Sunday was WDW Max's birthday. Max was down here at Disney World. Max was here at Disney World for celebrating his birthday. Monday was Big Thunder Craig's birthday.
Nice.
Birthday.
It was nice.
Yep. Yesterday was Piglet Roo Loves Disney's son's birthday.
The son of Piggletruski.
It was Piglet. Piggly. I don't know. It's Justin's birthday. Yesterday was also Touring the Galaxy John's birthday.
John.
Yep. You know John, don't you?
Hey, AAA Sparkles.
Yeah. Sparks.
Today's a special birthday. Got a couple special birthdays because not only was it Sarah's mom's birthday Sunday, today is Sarah's dad's birthday.
Nice.
So there's that. Yep. And then there's another special birthday in our little circle here, Dad Builds. It's Ed Viapre's birthday today. In the Viapre Project. So there's that. And then tomorrow is Stacy Nerdherder's birthday. So
if I may interrupt, Andrew Bidding, you're welcome. You can have Pickett all you want. Never wanted him. Peace.
Yeah. No what?
He's gonna be on someone's practice squad.
Yep.
By middle of the year.
if he's lucky.
Maybe.
And then Happily Ever Divine's mom, Julie's birthday is on tomorrow as well.
Birthdays.
Those are the birthdays I have this week. Mom and dad are here, by the way. They said hello.
Hey,
Hello.
So Christopher, this always creates a lot of controversy.
It does.
In who done it better.
Yeah.
Well, there's not really a lot of controversy. The answer is always the same way. I don't know if Dave and I are going to be worthy enough to keep up with your expertise, but we're going to try.
Oh wait, I'm playing the drums, playing the bongos. I mean, everyone's asleep in my house.
Cowbell.
Me. Here we go. Oh, it's happy birthday time. It's happy birthday time. We're here to sing about the birthdays. Happy birthday, Sarah's mom, and Max and Craig and Justin, and John and Ed and Sarah's dad and Stacy and Julie. We're all here wishing you a happy birthday. It's a happy birthday. It's a happy birthday. We wish you a big happy birthday. Oh, it's your special day. It's a very happy day. We wish you a very happy birthday.
Remix. I like how you get the arms into it and you get going.
Well,
Yeah, he's here for it.
the whole building thing. You got to work up to it.
So there you have it. Happy birthday to everybody
cowbell.
this week. Who came in during all that? Missed it. Sorry.
It's nice. Great success.
Yeah, Chris, don't blow out any. He does sound like the Lollipop Guild.
He does.
Don't blow out any stitches or incisions or whatever.
In stitches.
Yeah.
Stitch scissions.
Did Chris buy the puzzles? That's what he wants to know.
What puzzles?
No,
Mhm.
I did not.
We found 2 puzzles.
Were they $1 billion puzzles?
They were.
One was a 9,000 piece puzzle. One was a 13,000 piece puzzle. And
That's a
we
lot of
found
pieces.
them for $99 and $89, and they're on buy one get one half off, and they're on free shipping.
Wow. Is that at Puzzle Depot?
Target
Target?
only on ordering. Only ordering them online.
Online Target?
Yeah.
I have 2 carts doing battle right now. I have a puzzle cart at Target and a Lego cart at Lego, and they're both battling for my attention.
Trimmer Dabber, hello, welcome.
And someone informed me there's a flash sale today on Shop Disney.
For what? What's on there today?
I was told there are tons of pins on sale.
Are my bookends
Wow.
on sale?
I don't know. I didn't pull it up because I was afraid to. Thank you, Nicole Happy Hunt, for that information, by the way.
I have a bunch of competing carts, but nothing has to do with that. It may or may not have to do with firearms.
It's there's that too.
So today.
So today we're not showing pictures again.
No.
Because no one posted anymore.
Nobody posted again.
And I didn't put a new one in because Steve didn't.
DizRN, hello, welcome. So what we're going to do is have us a nice, minute little show here.
Now, because Shep's not here, it's like we're going to talk Disney news. So we're going to actually get to stay on topic.
With real information.
With real information. Maybe.
So,
yes.
Let's start with some D23 news.
Ooh.
And Corey kind of harassed me on this for a minute until I told him how it worked. Kind of told us on Dad Bills last night too.
Oh, there's ornaments on sale too.
Oh, we'll look at shopping in a minute.
What's up? Wait, what is it?
Ornaments.
Ornaments on Shop Disney.
So they brought out the pricing and everything for the D23 event. They're doing it different this year. I'm going
Okay.
to explain it this way. So
Nice, David.
yeah, on topic, I'm in the wrong place. Yes, Kenneth. So they have two different venues this year for D23. They have the convention center, which is going to hold the shopping, the merchandise, the shop floor, all the little panels and all that. And then they have the stadium down the road. The stadium itself will hold 3 showcases plus concerts and things at night. So Friday night will be the entire entertainment showcase, which is all Disney movies, Marvel, Pixar, animated, live action, Star Wars.
And this is at
the stadium.
Anaheim Stadium.
Yes.
So at the Honda Center.
The Honda Center.
Okay.
So that's Friday night. Saturday night will be the parks, talking about everything to do with everything at all the parks around the world.
Okay.
So they've combined all the entertainment panels into one. They've combined all the park stuff into one. And then Saturday, Sunday will, by the way, bless you, will be the Legends ceremony. They're making it a very big deal this year. Joy S, welcome. Stephanie L, hello. They're making it a big deal. It's hosted by Ryan Seacrest, and they're gonna have all kinds of stuff there. And Harrison Ford's getting in, and Joe Rohde, and some other people. So it's gonna be a big deal. So what they've done though is this, and people are like, "Oh, they're charging so much." If you want, they're selling tickets for the event or inside the stadium. When you buy a ticket, it is a seat because it's a stadium, and you get that seat the entire weekend that you're there if you buy it for all 3 days. Okay. So you're guaranteed to see everything that's big, plus the concerts and everything else that they have extra. So if you were to go to the ground level right up against the stage, they have some front row seats for $2,500 for the weekend.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to sit where we sat last year, Dave, in the center, but not where the VIPs were, that is I think $747 for the weekend, which is the cheaper. Hang on, it's cheaper than the Sorcerer's Pass was last year, which was $900 and something. So they took the Sorcerer's Pass basically, and they dropped it to $747. But here's the kicker: there's no waiting for anything. You don't have to wait in line. You don't have to do anything because that stadium holds thousands of people. Everybody that's going is going to have the opportunity to purchase the ticket, to purchase a seat, and everybody will be able to walk in right before it starts. Well, I guess you probably want to go about a half hour before it starts. And then everybody will get the chance to hear and see this. And there will be Jumbotrons, I guess, up on the screen where they'll show it all. So last year, we missed out, or 2 years ago, I don't know how much it worked with you and Shep because we weren't always together, but Corey and I, we spent so much time. We didn't get to see anything on the floor hardly because we got to go up there. We skipped a main panel just to do that, to go to the floor. We missed all the small panels because we were too busy either waiting in line or trying to get to them. And there was a lottery, and you had to wheel and deal with everybody just to try to get into some of the panels that we wanted to get into. It was a lot of work and a lot of not fun, everything. This year, 3 main panels. If you want to do the Legend Ceremony, 2 main ones, TV and entertainment and TV shows, and then parks. And they're all in the evening. They're all in the showcase at the Honda Center, and they're all there so that everybody can do whatever they want and still get to go see it. So does that $780 also include your admission into all of the I
other
believe
panels?
it does, but there's also packages down to $200 and something too. So you can sit in the higher seats in the Honda Center for $200. I think it was like $197. I can't remember. I don't have it all in front of me. But so they range from they do get up to $2,500. Yes, and it looks like Disney's trying to grab it. Where Disney's going to grab extra money is the fact that they can now sell 30,000 seats.
Wasn't the VIP like $2,000 last time?
It was the Sorcerer's Pass, which got you guaranteed seating in all the big shows, was $900 last year.
Yeah, but I thought there was something above that.
There might have been, but
I thought there was something that was like $1,200 or $1,500. Like I feel like
there was something that was high.
Yeah,
for sure. But even at that, like I said, even the Sorcerer's Pass, which got you that front little section, right? We sat right behind it, where that front little section that guaranteed you into there, so you didn't have to wait, was $900. This year, it's less than that for the same kind of seating, but there's that Honda Center holds thousands, and if you just want to go and you don't care about getting sitting close, you can sit up front. It's going to cost you like $200 or $300 for the thing. So I like it because it keeps people enjoying the stuff more because there's no waiting, and it gives everybody an opportunity to go see it. Now, unless somebody wants to rebuttal that.
No,
I know
it's
Chris,
fine.
you know
I mean,
more about
the fact that you can quote unquote be there and see everything for $300 if you want to, so that
Yeah.
you can go enjoy whatever other panels you want to enjoy, and then
Mhm.
hang out at the floor, do that all day, and then go to that in the evening. Okay, cool. I'm here for it. I think $900 is or $700 is a little steep, but if that's what you want to be and you want to be down low and that means something to you, people would have spent it for the Sorcerer's Pass last year or 2 years ago. So
Corey and I, if we were going this year,
and they
we
sold out too.
Well, Corey, what is?
No, they sold out of the Sorcerer's Pass.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Corey and I were going to try to be on it the second we had it this year, because if we were doing it, we were going to get Sorcerer's Pass because we missed out on so much last time.
Right.
Just waiting in line, and the whole lottery changing things. They
Well, the
changed
lottery,
all that now.
the lottery thing was what sucked, because we went as a group of 4, and it would have been great if we could have gotten tickets to go to all the ones that we wanted to together. There were ones that you went to that Shep and I put like 3rd or 4th on our list because we didn't really care about the Legends panel.
Neither,
and we could have watched the whole thing from the floor if we really wanted to. But on top of that, there were so many like smaller panels that would have been fun to go to, but you were standing in line.
Yep.
Or you were just sick of standing in line and then sitting somewhere and it's 2:00 and you're like, I'm done. I'm going to go, going to go walk around for a little bit.
There are people that have to spend overnight trying to stand in line for those, because what we did when we were just getting into the panels didn't guarantee us anything except getting in there. So then you had to go stand in line to make sure that you were one of the ones that could get into the room. And if you had the Sorcerer's Pass, you could just go up 5 minutes before, get in your line, and go up to the front.
So do you think with this change that it's going to make it easier for, let's say you go just for this weekend.
Yep.
You think it'll make it easier for you to go and like experience Disneyland because you don't have to wait in all these lines and everything?
Yes, because they're also having a D23 day at Disneyland itself on Thursday. So the event starts Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and D23 day, which to me, the way I read it, means they're shutting down Disneyland to everybody except D23 members. But I don't know if that's an actual thing yet or not. I haven't been able to find that definitively. But what I saw was it's one of two things. Either you get in for free to Disneyland, or they're shutting it down if you want to buy a ticket to Disneyland. I don't think they're going to shut it down to outside people. So what I think it is that you're getting in for free as a D23 member. So I think it'll allow that. If you choose to not go to the panels, yes, they're right across. I mean, they're just down a couple blocks. You could walk to D23 or to Disneyland and go enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it is available. So there is a D23 day. There's also on the 4th of August, so we're looking at the 7th, 8th, 9th. On the 6th, I believe, is D23 day, whatever that Thursday is. And on the 4th is D23 day at Anaheim Stadium with the Angels. And the first 23,000 people get a limited edition Mickey Mouse bobblehead doll.
So are you going?
Huh?
Are you going?
If Corey and I weren't going, we chose not to go. We went on a cruise instead. Otherwise, I'd be there for every bit of it. So no, I'm not. But I'm not going.
Well, I just didn't know if you changed your mind.
Yeah, we already canceled everything that we had scheduled.
Crystal K, I'm pretty sure they are going to be streaming some of it.
They are. Especially the two big panels from what I read.
I'm sure they'll stream the big panels.
The entertainment panel in the evening, and which would be Friday evening, and then the parks panel Saturday evening will all be streamed.
The only thing this does is it, and I guess you could look at it positively or negatively, depending on how you want to do your thing. But if you want to go on the show floor, it's not going to be like it was last year, where 7,000 people at any time, because they had all those big panels, were not there. They were in a large panel. So it is going to cause more traffic on the floor. You have more time. You have more, because you're there for 3 full days. If you stay the whole time, you have more time to see it. That's cool. Plus there are smaller panels. I get it. But like, if you do, it's kind of like Disney World, right? if you don't rope drop some of this stuff, you're still going to be in trouble. It's gonna be busier than you want it
For
to
the
be.
little stuff, yes.
That and the show floor.
So the show floor, the
And
way it was
shopping.
last year, though, you had to pick the show floor as one of your main panels if that's what you wanted to do.
We
They
just
had
walked in.
well at the end of the day, but to get it in the beginning where they had all the stuff, because Corey and I did it one day, we got in the wrong line.
To go purchase stuff, you had to pick stuff. Yeah.
Well, to get in when it opened, you had to. They had A, B, C. I don't remember what it all was, and you had wristbands that matched the color of them.
Oh.
So you had to get them to get in when it opened. But so like the Lorcana cards, Corey and I got in. We were going to go stand in line and get some Lorcana cards. We didn't know what they were at the time. We were standing in line. We were about 30 people deep, and he said, "I don't really want to stand there." So I said, "Okay, let's go." They now sell for $5,000 for that set of 6 cards we could have bought for $30.
Yep.
So yes, Chris says
SPD. There will be no Sunday ranting this weekend. Night, honey, love you. There will be no ranting this weekend. We may be back at it next Sunday.
There you go.
It's been a couple weeks.
So, but I think the show floor and I think the merch, since it's going to be open and people can come and go at their leisure, I think it's actually going to help, because before, when you had to hit your panels were either here or here and you had to be there right then and there, now you can just spread that out over the day. Whatever you want to go, you just go.
Yep.
Randy?
Yep. I don't know. It seems okay. All these things are really tough to do because you try something new, people don't like it. You're committed. You're pod committed. That's it.
Now what they can do now is those smaller panels.
Mm-hmm.
They can now move to a bunch of the better ones to the bigger room that they had the main showcase on last year, so more people can attend.
Yeah, so
that'll help with traffic flow as well.
Yeah. Instead of only having 1,000 people in a panel, you can have 5.
My other question, and maybe Disneyland fan will know this, but how far is the Honda Center from the convention center, which from Disneyland?
Yeah, I never looked up the Honda Center.
How far is what?
How far is the Honda Center from the convention center?
Yeah, that I don't know.
And Disneyland.
All right, so the Honda Center is
the walk from the convention center to Disneyland is like 6 minutes.
Oh.
Okay, so
it's
not a little bit. It's
he
about
says
a mile.
You need an Uber and a Lyft.
It's about a mile. So you have Disneyland. Let's do it this way. You have Disneyland here, all of Disneyland, and the convention center's here. You come a mile east, you have Angel Stadium down here and the Honda Center over here. Okay. So I don't know why I'm not showing this. I can just show you. Share screen. Honda Center.
So Uber and Lyft drivers are going to be
here.
Killing.
Make a bank.
Can I get rid of this? Yeah, there we go. All right. So right here is Disneyland.
Yep.
Here's the convention center. So this is where it was last year. So you just walk across the street here. Yep. Right here is Angel Stadium, and here is the Honda Center. And that's a big basketball stadium. You see how big it is. And this is 2,000 feet right down here. So you're looking at about 2,040, maybe about a mile and a half.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Are
but
they
it is crossing this massive interstate, I-5. So, I mean, you're probably going to Uber, but at the same time, you could get there in about 20-25-minute walk.
Zenlex, that's a good comparison. However, that's a much different walk here than it is at Walt Disney World.
If you've never been here, this is a much less desirable walk.
That's a little more risky.
That's my Disneyland rant.
But they also might have shuttles. They could have shuttles there too. So you never know.
You guys have heard my Disneyland rant. It's dumb.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave this on here. I'm gonna leave this on here because I'm gonna show you something else they're getting ready to do. Actually, I'm gonna go put it up. So let's move on to the next one, because I think the D23 is gonna be a very successful thing. I think we're gonna get lots of information. I think they're not gonna get any of that blue sky crap. We're gonna get the announcement of a new park. We're gonna get the announcement of what actually is getting expanded in Magic Kingdom and in Animal Kingdom and possibly Hollywood Studios with replacing Indiana Jones show. But we'll see.
With Indiana Jones, the search for more money.
Yeah. Indiana Jones is going into Animal Kingdom, and with that, I expect them to tear down the show because it takes up so much space.
Is that a thing for sure, or is that just the scuttlebutt still?
The Indiana Jones and Animal Kingdom? That's a thing for sure. Yeah, they announced
That's true.
that was not a blue sky thing. That was an announcement.
When did they announce that? Like Tuesday?
No, last D23.
No, they didn't.
When they did the
No,
local
not
D23, not the full
this
expo.
year's, not the California one, the
Oh, okay.
Florida one. All right, let me
Copy.
share this one more time.
They
because
announced
then-
that, and the changes at Dino Land are changing to like
Yeah.
Encanto or something.
Yeah.
So this is Disneyland as we know it, Disneyland and California Adventure. And everybody was talking about, oh, Disneyland's landlocked and this, that, and the other. Well, Bob Iger came out and said, we're not landlocked. And there's a report out there now that Disney has purchased 3 roads, the land between Disneyland and 3 roads over. Now, you can go in any direction because I don't know what that means. It could be these right here. It could be all the way over to here. I do think they're going to buy this area because this is like McDonald's and IHOP and all this stuff down here. That little castle thing that we saw when we walked up the street because our hotels were down here. We walked up this way.
Where's the parking lot?
Which one?
The satellite lot.
So there's a big lot up here. Here, let me see.
No,
if
the
I
one
can-
the one to the south,
Yeah.
down towards where we were staying.
Let's do this. So this one here is Pixar's parking. Is that what you're talking about?
No, other side.
Um,
Because we always walked up that road there.
right here's where we walked up. Corey
Yeah.
and I stayed right here. This
Yeah,
hotel,
there's-
you guys stayed. a little
It's
farther
it's
than
south. You can kind of see it
Yep.
in the bottom right corner.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys were down here somewhere. I think it was this one right here, or down in this way. And we went to here's the convention center. So we would come up over to here. Corey and I stayed here. We would just walk across the street to here, or walk down the road here. You guys met us up in here. So there's that. So I think they're going to possibly either buy this right here, all this corner, or they're going to buy this section over here. And that's where they're going to expand.
So
I don't
it's
know
a lot
that
of
for sure.
a lot of people to displace.
Yeah, it
going
is.
that way.
Yeah.
So
You'd think that they're going to buy.
well, all this right
southeast.
here, this is all houses and villas. That is a
That-
lot.
That's
Which
what I'm
is
saying. That's a
why-
lot of people to displace.
Well, that's why I think it's going to be this.
Yep.
This is businesses there's a couple hotels in here. These 2 right here are parking lots.
Yeah.
So there's already not a lot, you know what I mean? There is, but there's not. But you got a couple hotels here. You got a gas station, and you got there's like an IHOP. I think there's a McDonald's. Yeah, there's the McDonald's right there.
Yeah, it's
So-
all businesses and it's all old businesses.
Yep.
It's
Very
it's
old,
honestly
very
stuff
rundown.
it's honestly stuff they should have bought in the 80s.
Hey, Zip.
Hey, Patrick, what's up? It looks
What's
like
up,
the
Zippity Doo
Japan
Dad? It looked like the Japan
Pavilion.
Pavilion.
with the red balloon story. One day.
I'm not going to pull the Shep and start trying to speak Japanese.
But you should.
Oh, cha, 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 cha.
Go further southeast.
So if they go southeast, this isn't a bad area because there's a lot of stuff. But this is the big hotel I think that we stayed in. There's a lot of stuff here. There's parking on the roof, but these are hotels and stuff here. But I didn't mean to do that. The other thing that they could do is come over this way. But again, you're into houses.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not tearing down the convention center. That's not going to happen.
Maybe.
So, they're either taking this right here, this corner, or they're going to come over here. And these are, like I said, these are houses. They could take this. I don't think this is all houses up in here. They're not going to do that. So, I think your logical choice is this right here.
Well, I don't think they want I-5 going through their park.
Well, I would guess not. But if you kept this right here, that if you look close, there's a road that goes before it.
No, I understand.
So, they could own this stuff right through here up to that road.
Well, they already do
down,
with that.
and this
parking.
down here. The Knights Inn, I think that's that little castle looking hotel we saw. Hotel Indigo. That's actually a popular hotel. That'll be a rough one to get rid of, the JW Marriott. But if they just took this little
they don't
triangle
care.
right here. It's that triangle's about the size. There's Disneyland, there's California Adventure. It's not much smaller than those 2. And you could have they're not going to call it a third park, but you could have they're going to build Avatar Land and a couple other things in there. So
you don't think that they would pull a Walt Disney World and build another park detached from Disneyland? So
I don't think
over
so.
on the other side of
I don't think so. Because if you zoom out, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
This is all of this that's all this muddled is all houses.
Is all housing.
This is all business.
Mhm.
So I think it would be I think for the way everything's laid out up there, which I don't know if you've been or not, Chris,
No,
it is not
mhm.
conducive for them to go anywhere outside that's not attached to this at all, because it'd be rough. They could. I'm not saying they're not going to. They could. They really need something right here in this area. But Disneyland was built so much. I don't want to say better. It's not better. It's built for the space that they had. There's 3 things on top of each other at some point in times. There's things underground, there's things on the first level, and there's other buildings that kind of come up and go over the other thing. So you have 3 attractions or 3 shows or 3, restaurant, whatever, that will overlap each other on top of each other based on the way they built everything. So it is really cool the way it's built. They got what they could out of the space, but now they get ready to buy some land somewhere.
They need to learn how to live with the land.
So that was a good segue, Chris.
Thank you.
They need to abandon Disneyland and redo it out in the middle of nowhere in California.
Move it to Texas.
Ooh,
right.
Talk about abandoning Disneyland, man. There has been rumor that there would be a new Disney park in Texas, but
I'm surprised there isn't when you look at the amount of people that are in Texas now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they said they would do is that would give somebody far west, far east, and then right in the middle. And they can't go north. There was rumor that they could try to do something near Marceline, but they can't because it gets too cold and snowy. But
No, it
you
doesn't.
kept it in Texas, then you got the whole country.
They wanted to do one in Virginia. It'd be
Disney?
okay. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I've not heard about that, maybe.
Oh, that was years ago. That was like the second park they wanted to build.
They also looked at doing something at Myrtle Beach.
Mm-hmm.
They did it at Hilton Head.
Yeah.
There's been recent rumors, though, within the last 5-10 years of them building a brand new, like you have Disneyland, you have Disney World. I don't know what it would be called, but building a similar thing in Texas.
It'd be called Texas Land because everything in Texas has to do with Texas first.
Probably.
I've learned this.
Other Disney news. One of Chapek's prodigies is leaving. Is she gone yet, Chris? Or
End of next month.
so the head of Imagineering that has died. That sounds like
Not
horrible
died,
the way I said
resigned.
it. No, what I meant.
No, Imagineering died is
Imagineering
what he
has
was
died.
referencing.
So
That was definitely a let's eat grandma versus let's eat grandma
yeah.
conversation.
So Imagineering has basically died at Walt Disney World since Chapek took over. He took all the creative away from them. This lady that he has put in charge of Imagineering is resigning, I say air quotes, next month. And he hasn't named a replacement yet, has he?
They have not. They just said that the chief creative officer.
I have an announcement.
Joe Rohde.
They hired me
Oh,
Nice. Congratulations.
because basically they're watching my podcast occasionally whenever I actually do it, and they're like, "That dude's smart."
Can I send you my resume?
Dude, I'd hire you in a heartbeat. Steve has to go through a 7 interview process, but
wow. Oh man, but no, that she's resigning. So forcefully or willingly, who knows? So, and that was one of the last main figures of the company that is a Chapek person. So
wasn't that whole decision while she was there and Chapek was there to move WDI to Orlando? Wasn't that their idea?
Say that again.
The idea to move all of WDI to Orlando from California, wasn't that during her tenure in Chapek's?
I believe so. And then they said they weren't going to do it.
Yeah, they've abandoned that idea.
People were quitting.
Lake Nona project or whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't know. That could have been an Iger idea. I don't know. Be honest with you, I have no problem with them doing that because what the plans I saw for them to do that were going to be incredible. It did. Yeah, asking people to move from California to Florida, which is going to happen one day anyways. I don't know why they didn't do it, but asking people to move from California to Florida is a big life change. So I get that. But if they would have said, "Hey,
there's alligators,"
you have a 3-year plan to move
Oh.
here. Open up the Lake Nona one, keep them both
Yes,
open
Andrew.
for 3 years, and they have 3 years to transition or figure out what they want to do. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
But they could save all the money from not paying taxes in California. Not Disney, the people that would move.
Several of the Imagineers said that they would leave before they would move, and I was like, okay.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not like they're asking you to move to, like, I don't know, and no one take offense to this, I don't know, the middle of freaking nowhere in Missouri. Like they're not asked, like, the lifestyle change might be from Cali to Orlando, and it might be from, oh, it's hot and not that humid to, oh, it's hot and super humid. But like it's not like they're asking you to go to Minnesota, and not
Right.
like the good part, like the part where there's Bigfoot and elk. I'd take that, actually. I'd take that move.
I would.
Maybe not
I would too.
Minnesota, because it's way up there. It's really
But
far away from
You have people that have families that can't do it, so
That's fair. I understand. I get it, but that's called making a life decision.
Mhm.
Sorry.
okay. So
Sorry. You guys know my thoughts. I think that Disneyland is by far inferior. And
Yes.
we just need to concentrate on Florida. It's just
Well, we're getting 17 billion. That's
I
a good
get
one.
it. But like there's very little that makes me want to go back to California. And them putting Avatar Land there isn't going to make me want to go.
All right. So
If they're trying
Yeah.
to appease the people that are out there, cool. But like we don't need Star Wars and Avatar everywhere. Right? Am I wrong?
Right. No, you're right.
If you want me to go, put Frozen Land, like a good Frozen Land. And then I'm like, well, have to. It's the only place I'm going to go.
I think that's what kind of differentiates like Tokyo and Shanghai is
100%.
different attractions there than you have anywhere else in the world.
Later, Penn.
So Stephanie said, and again, I'm just using what the information that was given to me here. Stephanie said they bought. So here's Disneyland, right?
Okay.
This is Magic Way. This is one of the roads she said they bought. So that would cover this stuff over here.
Mhm.
This is Clementine Drive, which she said they bought as well. So they, and I don't know where hotel. I can't find the other one. The hotel.
Man, they're going to knock down Johnny Rockets.
So basically, it looks like they've
I've never been to one, and I'll never be able to go to one again.
We talked about this side and we talked about this side, and apparently they bought parts of the streets on both sides.
Cool.
Now let me see if
Good
this
for
is
them.
hotel.
They'll
I
just
can't
convert
find-
Johnny Rockets into cosmic rays. It'll be fun.
I can't find the hotel. What was the other?
It's already set up. It's just going to be another tune and lounge.
That's true.
Yeah. So it looks like they're buying stuff on both sides.
Steve's not buying into this at all. He's
No,
just like,
well,
look, they're buying
I'm sorry.
everything.
I thought you were
Shut up,
talking
you
to each
two.
other. I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
I said they're going to knock down Johnny Rockets, and then Dad Build said that they're just going to turn it into
Cosmic
what'd you say?
rays.
Cosmic Race. And I said no, it'll end up being another tune in lounge because it's already set up that way.
Yeah, true.
You can get your pot roast there.
I can.
They're going to call it
not at the lounge,
Johnny
though.
Pot Roast.
It's got to be
Johnny
for
Pot
time.
Roast.
Disneyland fan said Hotel Way
Night,
is
Annette.
towards
And the
south.
pepperettes.
It's still not showing up on here for whatever reason.
Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. What's that?
He said Disneyland fan. He said Hotel Way is to the south. I found convention. Oh, there it is. Here's Hotel Way. So Hotel Way. Oh, that's weird. Hotel Way is. This one doesn't make sense to me. But
Put the
here's
satellite
Hotel
view
Way.
on.
Hotel Way goes right next to the convention center.
Put the satellite
So-
view on.
Okay, so right here is Disneyland, and
put the
this is
satellite view on.
this one road right here is Hotel Way. Maybe they bought this corner or something. I don't know.
Put the satellite view on.
So they bought this street here off of them,
Yeah,
which
it's to the
doesn't
right.
doesn't make any sense. This is
Sure it
these are
does, because they bought across the street too.
well this is the convention center. They're not taking this. They're not. It's just
How
not
do you
gonna
know?
happen. So it would have to be these hotels right here.
Yeah.
All these little hotels here.
They own the stuff across the street? No.
So,
No.
well, here's Hotel Way right here. So they got this.
Where's the one that was across the street that you were saying they
Oh,
bought?
then they've got Clementine
Clementine.
Street, which is this corner here that we talked about right here. This is Clementine Street right here.
Okay.
Off that stuff. That one going up down. And then over here, this is Magic Way. The one. So we talked about this section. We talked about this section. So apparently they've got like this road.
They
here,
didn't do much. They didn't go into the houses.
No. So what that means though is if they bought this road, that means they would probably have this whole corner. So they would have all of this right here, which means they may not take down the IHOP and the McDonald's.
Hey,
they would have
Packers
this
fan.
whole section here. Because I can't believe that thing. So right here in the middle, I can't point. Right here is Clementine Street. So that would mean they would have this whole thing right here because if they bought that road. If they bought this road here is Hotel Way, probably going to have this section here. Which
Stacy, you have to be Disney to be able to buy streets or roads.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
We're
think
going to rename the convention center Guardians of the Convention.
This is Magic Way.
Convention Center of the Galaxy.
Yes.
So this
Convention Center's Edge.
Disney stuff. So what they're probably doing, they probably bought that road so that they can tear this down and create more stuff in here. We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Big Al's Convention Center.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, they would just call it Convention Center Land because sometimes they can't come up with good names.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sunset Boulevard.
So Disneyland Forward Project company wants to spend $1.9 billion to develop the property, which includes the $40 million to buy those 3 streets.
It's not terrible.
Nope. I don't know if that's a done deal yet or not, but that's what they want to do.
I bought a road. It's named in my driveway.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called Chris's Edge.
Chris's.
Brought to you by Dad Builds.
Star Tours driveway.
Built by the Home Depot.
So they proposed to buy those.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
They proposed to buy those 3 roads so that they could tear them up and expand their park. So those are all 3 areas that we talked about are the 3 that they're going to be going to. So we'll see.
Sweet. I have lost all interest in Disneyland right now. This is we gotta find some Disney World news.
Okay,
soon.
So let's go back to Disney World news then. 17 billion, was it 17 million over 9 years, something like that?
17 billion.
17 bajillion under over 52 majillion years.
There is a new National Geographic special coming to Disney Plus.
Okay.
Called Epcot Becoming. So it's going to show the park.
I was really hoping you call it was called Epcot Schmepcot.
Snickerdoodle, it's always single rider for you.
So,
what?
Thanks, Wendy.
Man.
They were glazed over.
Oh man. Oh, they greenlit it on March 12th. So they greenlit it last Tuesday.
What they greenlight?
The Disneyland buying of those 3 streets. I know Dave don't care.
Cool.
Doesn't.
Why are we going back to that?
The comment came in.
Okay.
You all right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm good.
There's
Are you asking if there's a single rider line in his driveway?
no to ride the attraction that is Chris.
Built by the Home Depot?
Yep.
There is no carpooling, is what he's saying.
But wait. Wouldn't it be wouldn't the park be Dad Builds, but the ride would be Dad Bods?
That's true.
Dad
bods.
Dad Bods. I hear Lightning Lane is relatively expensive for that. And I'm not sure how it's divided up park wise, but I heard that the all park all day pass is enjoyable.
It's part of the Dad Builds Plus program.
Part of the Dad Builds Plus plan.
We do have a new, it's a bit of Disney Cruise Line news. They announced the new ship today, or recently, anyways. It's going to be called the Disney Destiny.
That sounds ship-tastic.
Yeah, it is a hero versus villains cruise liner.
Oh,
So it will be themed towards heroes and villains. Set sail in 2025.
are they going to have those leftover pins from the Heroes versus Villains pin event
Yeah,
2 years ago?
100%.
of course.
That's why they're making the liner,
That's
because
why
they have extra pins.
All the pins left over.
Yeah. They said, well, we have $50,000 in pins. What are we going to do with it? Let's build a cruise ship.
Let's make a ship.
Oh man.
That's a paycheck decision right there, man. That's what he would do. This is great.
Yeah.
There
were permits filed for Animal Kingdom 2 days ago. So the expansion is a go, basically, to replace Dino Land. And I guess I heard that it was going to add on to Avatar Land.
They're going to do phase 2.
So they're going to add on to that, and they're going to
search for more money.
Get rid of Dino Land and replace it with Encanto and Indiana Jones.
I hope we get more of "Oh, not my way, oh, so not my way."
Oh man, you just offended some people.
Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
I would like to know how both Indiana Jones and Encanto fit in Animal Kingdom.
They're moving. They're calling it South America.
Can I rehash? Can I reopen this?
Yes. Go ahead.
Because this conversation is still dumb. But continue.
So
because the little boy in Encanto talked to animals.
That's true.
Wow, that's a stretch.
Well, it is.
You're welcome.
But at the same token,
so time out. We're not talking good Indiana Jones. We're talking Crystal Skull Indiana Jones.
Well, so what it is this. It's about the park has become about conservation and animals. It's not just an animal park, even though it is called Animal Kingdom.
Well, it's always been about conservation.
It's
always been about conservation and animals.
Well, that's how Animal Kingdom fits in. Now they're going to focus on the rainforest and everything of South America, which is what Encanto is from. And then the Indiana Jones theme ride is supposed to be in the jungles of somewhere in South America.
So it's Crystal Skulls Indiana Jones?
It's the same exact Indiana Jones ride that's in Disneyland. The exact same ride.
They're overlaying dinosaur the way that dinosaur is dinosaur.
Right.
So that's the exact same ride.
Indiana Jones is the exact same ride vehicle, exact same track as Dino. Yes.
I'm with you.
So they are taking dinosaur and they're going to retheme it to the Indiana Jones that is in California.
Okay, so they're doing nothing new. Continue.
They're just giving us Indiana Jones as opposed to dinosaur.
How does this have anything to do with animals?
It's in the jungles of South America.
Okay, cool. That's great. Jungles of South America. Neat.
Yeah.
Still don't have me.
It's about conservation.
So what are we doing for Encanto? What are they doing?
So I'm going to show you a picture of what it looks like.
Hey, Tanya. Welcome in.
Hello. Oops.
Oh yeah, Wendy, it's cheap. They already have everything designed. They're just gonna we have it here.
Why come up with a new idea when you can bring over the same other idea?
Yeah. So let's see if I can do this and get zoomed in here. So this is what Dino Land is the conceptual art is going to be.
Oh, they're going to build the whole casita.
Yeah, they're going to build the whole casita that you can go in, I guess.
Okay.
Some rides. I'm not sure what it is.
So
this
far.
right here, this is also rumored to have Zootopia in it too, but who knows? I think this over here, this is Dino Land, which will become Indiana Jones, or Dinosaur, which will be Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
There's a new restaurant right here. I don't know what it's going to be yet.
Okay.
This looks like a merry-go-round or a carousel.
Well, that's probably the same carousel that dinosaurs are in right now, and they're just gonna retheme it like carousel.
Oh no, that's this area back here.
If you want,
you mean Mexico? You mean the Mexican pavilion?
It's not the Mexican pavilion; it's the temple.
I was wondering how we got to Epcot.
If you want that restaurant to be good, you should call it Yak and Sasquatch.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't
yeah,
think you guys
this
are
is-
enjoying this as much as I am. So.
This is dumb.
I think this is going to be incredible. I really do.
Steve, you think everything's going to be incredible?
No,
This
I
is
don't.
dumb.
No, I don't.
We're getting dinosaur again. They're just basically putting Indiana Jones on a pig. Does that make sense? Lipstick on a pig reference? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I know what you're
Dumb.
going for. Dude,
And then like I don't get like okay, this is cool. It's South America. Neat.
conservation.
Where are the animals?
There's going to be animals here too. They're
What
going
are
to
the
be.
animals- what are
They're
the
going to be
animals
bringing
gonna
in
be?
animals. We went over this a few weeks ago. They're going to be bringing in animals from Colombia and South America to display, like they have throughout the park. They're going to be in this section.
So here's my question. Do they think because that stadium packs out every time for the Indiana Jones Spectacular that people love Indiana Jones that much that we need to bring Indiana Jones over here so that when we get rid of Indiana Jones over there, we'll have more Indiana Jones and make people happy?
Oh, I got that answer.
Go
I
ahead,
have that
Dave.
answer. No.
I have to disagree because of
Okay.
this.
Why?
Turning this into Indiana Jones is an extremely fan favorite option. It's been for years before this ever became a thing. Also, it's always
But they've
packed
ruined it with 2 movies since it's been a fan favorite.
Oh.
Continue.
It's hard. I don't even know how to argue with you. It's just it's a fan favorite. It's going to work, and people are going to go. Yes, they are.
Of course people are going to go ride it because they're going to be like, hey, it's dinosaur, and that's where the dinosaur was. And they're also going to be like, now I don't have to go to Disneyland to see the Indiana Jones.
If you build
I
it cheap,
get
they
it.
may come.
I understand why they're doing it. It is not a lot of money, and they get to continue with one IP that they're really close to having driven into the ground poorly. So, okay, maybe we can what's the plan? What's the next step with Indiana Jones? Are they going to make another movie? Are they going to recast it? Are they going to reboot it? What are they going to do from a content standpoint?
They said the franchise was not dead.
Well, no, but Harrison Ford will be soon. So who's going to be Indiana Jones?
And I think that brings us to the entertainment panel, which I am really excited about because I think there's a lot of course corrections coming.
I do too.
Marvel, and I'm praying for Lucasfilm.
Listen, Chris, Steve, put a pin in that. Wait till Shep's back. We need to do an actual show on that ahead of time.
Oh, we will.
It's a good topic.
Great topic.
We can blue sky what we want.
And then we're going to do I already told Chris this the other night. So we're going to do a pre-show and a post-show.
And then me completely rant about all of it.
So,
but look, like I don't want to hate this. I don't want to. And what we got 2 years ago at D23 was Moana, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but I understood it. And Zootopia. And or Zootopia, which at least Zootopia is a world of animals that can then focus on
but there's
that's
one thing wrong with Zootopia. And I don't agree with this because outside of the main characters, Walt did not want animals walking around the parks with clothes on.
I understand. I get it.
So that would eliminate Zootopia. But Mickey does. Minnie, Daisy, they all walk around with at least a pants or a shirt, one of the two. So I don't understand that logic behind it, but I've heard that in the past, and that's why they didn't have it. So yes, when they blue skied this, when Chapek put the axe on them announcing a 5th park, they had nothing to talk about. So they blue skied whatever they could.
Well, I understand.
Completely changed. Moana and Coco are now rumored to be going in over at Magic Kingdom now, which is why they're not in here.
I vote we reboot Indiana Jones and bring in Tom Hardy.
I'd be okay with that. But there's also a rumor of another Indiana Jones out there right now. Of the female persuasion.
Who?
I can't remember her name. Let me see.
Margot Robbie.
Is it her?
Barbie?
But they're using her to reboot Pirates, so who knows?
That's right. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. No, that's not it.
Huh?
She played Helena Shaw, but I don't think she was supposed to be.
Huh?
Let's see. Hang on a minute. They may actually make her the new one. It says, nope. Now it says she's not going to. Phoebe Waller-Bridge was in the last one. She was the girl in those latest Indiana Jones. There's rumors that she was going to replace it, but there was another name out there.
John Cena.
I'd be here for John Cena replacing him. So, by the way,
no.
the real potential replacements are John Krasinski, Chris Pratt.
I almost think Chris Pratt's almost too old at this point.
Yeah, he is.
I don't want Chris Pratt.
So
you know who it was supposed to be?
How about this?
I was thinking Chris Pine. Sorry,
Chris. How about this? Tom Holland.
Nice Spider-Man
Would be really interesting.
He would. Did you watch what was the
Uncharted?
One?
Yeah.
Uncharted, yeah. You know who I'd like to see though, and it's not a popular opinion.
You think Marky Mark would do it? Because he's perpetually 22 years old. And
Forever.
And he has good vibrations.
Listen.
Come on.
And he has great looks, like
oh man. So the person that was supposed to take it over the franchise
Brady on the track.
went cray-cray was Shia LaBeouf.
oh yeah.
And I thought he would have done a great job. I like Shia. I don't care what people think about him.
I like Shia now. I really didn't like him before he went crazy. Thought he was okay. I just thought that he was like really typecast into some really dumb roles.
I think he'd do a great job. And it was supposed to go to him. And then they said during that movie when he was starting to go crazy that they said they wouldn't hand it over to him now because the way he acted. Not acted, the way his character was. Not the way he is in real life, what he was giving them a hard time.
Yeah, he was about to have a nervous freaking breakdown.
They said they wouldn't work with him now.
Cool. How about the kid from Dune?
Oh, Timothy Chalamet. I mean, he's got his hands on a lot of stuff, but he would be good.
No, I know, and I mean, it'd be interesting.
I love Timothy Chalamet. Dune 2 just came out. He was also Wonka. I don't know if you saw that yet, Dave, or not.
I haven't seen Dune 2 yet. I'm waiting for it.
I haven't seen Dune 2 yet, but
I thought Dune was really, really darn good. And I'm kind of waiting for it to just hit Amazon so I can pay it $20 and not have to go to the theater.
Yeah, I'm probably going to see it this weekend.
Yeah. Yep.
But I want to go back and watch Dune 1. But for me, Dune 1 was so slow trying to get to the point that
they set the whole world up.
I'm usually okay with setting everything up, but man, that thing just took forever to get anywhere.
No, I thought it was all right.
I think there was a lot of things that didn't need to be in the movie to tell the story, is I guess my opinion.
I thought it was it reminded me a lot of movies in the 80s and early 90s that spent a lot more time setting up a story as opposed to what a lot of movies do now.
Yeah.
Thought they did a good job. Like, did you watch Rebel Moon at all?
No.
I want to watch that. I haven't watched
Dude, so much better than I thought it was going to be. And the second one's supposed to be fantastic. If you want to get a little more info, listen to the Rogan interview with Zack Snyder from like a couple weeks ago. But it took off like that. But it was also a Zack Snyder flick. So
yeah.
It was very 300-esque.
I saw some pretty mixed reviews.
People either loved it or hated it, but like he
that's how all his movies are, though.
They are. You either love them for what they are, which is a Zack Snyder movie that is sometimes tongue in cheek and sometimes more B movie than it's supposed to be. But that's what he was going for. But like the rumor I read, or the what I had heard, was that Zack Snyder had an idea and approached Lucasfilm with it.
He did. Yep.
And they said no. Mm-hmm. And that's what Rebel Moon is.
Yeah.
So he basically not rebooted, but booted a whole new space opera-esque world that is a riff on Star Wars, and it's not, but it is, but it's not. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
this, it's all the same story. It's everything from Lord of the Rings to Harry Potter to Star Wars. Harry Potter is just Star Wars with suckier lightsabers. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You've heard that.
Yep.
I forget
Yeah.
who does that stand up, but it's pretty solid. But yeah, so Rebel Moon Part 2 comes out. Also, when he made the movie, and I didn't know this until I just listened to this interview, he made the movie knowing that he could do a director's cut on Netflix the way that he really wanted it. So when the studio came back and said, we need to make this PG-13, you need to cut X, Y, and Z, he said, whatever. So he did it, knowing that in June, he's dropping both Rebel Moon 1 and 2 director's cut, which is the R-rated plus version. So it's going to be his actual vision.
Wow.
In June. It's basically going to be two different movie series in the same world.
Is that coming to Netflix as well then?
Yeah.
Or is he?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. Whenever he signed the deal with Netflix said, yeah, you can do it, but we're going to do the PG-13 versions first.
Nice.
Yeah. It was pretty interesting. Anywho, I know we're kind of off topic here,
No,
but
right.
Indiana Jones going to Animal Kingdom sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. I like it because the lights are on during the ride too, so you can actually see what's going on inside there. I don't know. We'll see.
I've never ridden the ride, and I will ride the ride when it comes. And it being Indiana Jones, that's fantastic. But where they should put it is Hollywood Studios, where Indiana Jones is going to get destroyed. Where they're taking that out, put the ride in, call it a day. And what they really, really should do is make that whole side Lucasfilm, upgrade the stunt show so that it's not the 1984 stunts where it's actual, like, let's show what happens with the green screen. Like, let's kind of go back to what Studios was when it was
Backlot
MGM.
Express.
Yeah, basically. But like do all of that and then
Backlot Tour.
Yeah, Backlot Tour. You're okay. I wasn't going to say anything. I was with you. But then drop in the ride back there and it could be the exact same thing and I'd be cool with it. But it's weird. Unless they put a complete snake and lizard house in there like it's the zoo, then I'm cool with it.
I missed that Backlot Tour because you had that whole first area that
right?
you went through and you saw all the props, and then you did the whole little filming of the ship scene from like Pearl Harbor or whatever it was.
And that changed a couple times. They did some other stuff, yeah.
The negative to all that though is that again is the same thing it has with Indiana Jones right now is it took up so much space that they could have do several different things to expand the parks there.
So, go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm in favor of them getting rid of the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular.
What's
close it
going
early
in?
anyways.
What's going in?
And I think they could really use that space to develop a new land, something tied to either Lucasfilm or Star Wars or Marvel or whatever. I also think that they're going to tear out Muppets, and I think they should go over there where Launch Bay's at. But I think they're going to tear out the Muppets and Pizza Rizzo, Mama Melrose, all that, and extend to Star Tours the world of Star Wars there, so Batu. So who knows?
So here's my question for you. They recently filed a permit, but we don't really know for what. What are they going to do with the Star Cruiser?
So they filed the permit. Iger said he was excited about the changes coming. Of course, he has to say that. I think they're going to create a new hotel.
Oh, so you think it's going to stay a hotel? Because there's a road that separates that from the park itself, so you couldn't expand that park out from there.
Yep.
You could. You just make the road go underneath it or over top, one or the other. It'd be awesome if they made it Star Cruiser Light and made it what it was supposed to, what it like should have been in the first place, which is just a really, really cool Star Wars themed hotel.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done. They should have just been a hotel without all the experience and everything else. It just needs to be a hotel. I don't even care if you make it a luxe resort. I don't care. It just
I really appreciate what they tried.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really wish that they would have been a little more attuned to what their price point was.
Yep.
And I also really think that if Paycheck wasn't there, it goes differently.
I agree with you all on all counts of that right there.
Because it sucks. Because I still feel that those super immersive experiences are what people want, especially now with VR becoming more VR and AR becoming more prevalent.
Bob Iger was excited about the NBA thing too.
NBA experience was all.
Listen, not everything goes right. You got to make mistakes. You're human. So, last thing that I have here, Disney dropped the first look at the new Tron Ares or Ares. I think it's Ares.
ERAS.
ARES.
Yeah, that'd be Ares.
So it looks very intense. I got a picture. I can find a picture. Hang on a second.
Dave, did you see the teaser trailer for Acolyte? Star Wars Acolyte?
I saw the first 4 seconds of it, and then I said, no, I'm going to watch this later, and I haven't watched it yet.
So,
is it that good?
Jared Leto is in this, by the way. He plays the main character. Cameron
Is it
Monaghan's in it. Who was in? He was the Joker in Gotham, and he was in. Oh man, what was that called? With William H. Macy. Shameless. He was in that. He's in it as well. And it looks like there's an official trailer now. But here's the picture. So here's some pictures from it of what it's going to look like. So there's Jared Leto. He plays Ares.
That looks like the cover to a 30 Seconds to Mars album.
Yeah, it does. So, I don't. But apparently, there is an official trailer on Disney Plus, according to this.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
No.
Let me see if I can.
There was a new Fall Guy trailer, and there was an Alien Romulus trailer dropped yesterday or today.
What's that?
Oops, that's not what I want. It's a teaser trailer, so it's not a real one, but there is one on there. There's a couple of them on here, but they are all teaser trailers. They are not real ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, that's so I like the Tron franchise. Really, really, really enjoyed Garrett Hedlund in the last one. Thought he did a great job playing his son, and then having him back. Jeff Daniels. Was it Jeff Daniels? Is that who played?
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges' son, playing in the original, coming back 20 years later, reprive his character, and then again have Garrett Hedlund do such a great job of that. So I'm hoping this one does it justice, and we'll see. We'll see. But that's really
I'm always 50-50 on Jared Leto.
I'm not a huge fan of Jared Leto. I'm just not. I don't know why. I'm just not. But
I want to be a huge fan of Jared Leto, and then something comes out and it's nowhere near as good as
Morbius.
It
He ruins his career.
Well, I didn't watch Morbius, but like I thought that Leto as the Joker was going to be Heath Ledger-esque, and it was and again it was Suicide Squad, and it was done really poorly because it's the WB and all that crap. So. How much was them, and how much of it was him, and
I
think he's okay, and I enjoy 30 Seconds to Mars, and I guess you can make a career out of one movie called Trainspotting, and Good
Okay.
for good, and I still like him. I agree with SPD there. I still like him. I always hope that like the next thing he does that's kind of cool and creepy, like is it, and it's like okay, we're good, we're back.
No.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But that's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. Anything else you guys would like to talk about? Chris?
No.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Are you going live anytime soon?
Maybe tomorrow night after.
Okay. Have your notifications turned on. David?
I won't be live till next Sunday. I'll see you Wednesday. Before that, get your points in. Keep racking everything up. I know we don't have an update.
I have yours and I have my teams, but I don't have Shep's team. I didn't see unless it came.
Well, let's give a real update next week. We'll get into it. I mean, we're almost getting to the end of this month, anyways. Just everyone keep at it. This is what happens. Things it gets to a point where you feel like you have to sludge ahead or trudge ahead, but we can all do it. Keep going.
Yeah,
for sure.
Keep getting healthier. Keep doing better. That's all you can do. So
100%.
Yeah, Ghostbusters comes out tomorrow.
Yep. Dawson wants to go. He still hasn't seen the.
You do know that this one's supposed to be intensely scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said he wants to go. I didn't say he was going.
Oh.
But he wants to go, and he hasn't watched the reboot with Paul Rudd.
Oh man, I think it's a must.
And I haven't either. So
yeah,
you haven't seen it either. No. You should watch it before you go watch this.
Well, no, of course it's the first one in this reboot of the franchise, right?
Yeah.
So cool. We'll get there. But
all right,
rocking. Have a great night, everyone.
Yep, that's all we got. Everybody have a great night. Stay safe. All the good stuff. We'll see you next week with a very special topic. Did you like the thumbnail?
I did.
I thought
I did.
Appropriate.
Yeah.
All right. We love you guys. Have a great night.
Dave loves you, Disneyland.
Yes.
Love you all. Yeah, Disneyland. I love you.